here's what's changed in 2025, and it's accelerating fast into 2026. Agents now need to be referred by people and recommended by the algorithms. That's the new game. Google search is quietly being replaced by AI recommendations. Consumers aren't just Googling anymore, they're asking their AI who's the best agent for their unique situation. "2025 was the year AI stopped being optional for real estate agents." I'm Coach Patrick Ferry. I didn't learn these lessons from theory or just watching and listening to other people. I learned them from daily use, from coaching over 65 elite agents, and from watching what actually produced commission checks in 2025. Listen, this isn't a tools video. These are the 5 most important AI lessons I learned in 2025 that will directly impact your productivity and your income in 2026. If you're using AI like Google, you're already behind. If you have a free ChatGPT account and you only have that on your phone, you're way behind. If you're training your AI like a partner and a productivity support, then you're ahead of the game. And for those of you that are behind, this video is for you. Lesson number 1, follow a human AI curator on YouTube, please. The single biggest productivity unlock for me in 2025 was not chasing every new tool, but consistently following a small number of YouTubers who are curating, testing, and interpreting the weekly changes in AI and showing us the new updates and how it evolved. AI evolved too fast in 2025 for casual users to keep up on their own. The agents and the coaches who stayed way ahead of the curve of everybody else, they outsourced the trend awareness to trusted voices who explained what's actually changed on a week to week, what's happening with these algorithms, how smart are they getting, where are they successful, where are they a waste of time, what are actually working, producing really extraordinary results, and what wasn't. Following world-class YouTubers who were showing you how they were using the AI tools allowed me to stop just experimenting randomly and instead apply AI intentionally as a productivity multiplier. AI is not hard to use. Staying current definitely is. The good news is, if you want a shortcut on this, I've already built a free YouTube playlist where these are all the people that I follow personally and pay attention to. I'm gonna give you a link down below. You could save that playlist and you could stay up to date. I highly recommend for those of you that kind of need to get caught up, just go all the way down to the playlist. It's in chronological order. There's 161 videos as of today, and I add them regularly. So just go all the way back to the bottom and maybe just start there and then start working your way up to what's happening today. My clients and friends really appreciated that I did that for them. So they found kind of the 1 or 2 people that they really liked, and they just followed them to on the cutting edge and way ahead of the curve in 2025. Lesson number 2 in 2025, meta prompting was the real unlock. Everyone tried to learn how to write better prompts in 2025. Coaches taught frameworks, do this, plus this, some cool acronym. People memorized those templates, put them up on their wall. That's fine. The real breakthrough was just asking the AI how it wanted to be prompted. Instead of trying to engineer a perfect prompt myself, I just simply asked the AI, hey, what prompt would produce the best outcome for this task? Give me a reusable prompt template for this scenario. Show me an example of a prompt that an expert would use to achieve this result. Meta prompting turns a novice AI user into a pro AI user. Prompt engineering is this first skill that anyone needs to learn, but the truth is, it's difficult. So once I just started asking the AI, hey, what's the best way to prompt and what's the best prompt to use in this particular scenario, that's when I became a systems designer and I created repeatable productivity partnerships with the AI. The big unlock really when people are saying, hey, create a project folder in ChatGPT, in Claude, or a gem in Gemini, right, or in Grok. I just simply said, okay, hey, I need a video editor folder. Could you help me create instructions for that folder could you help me create a prompt for the transcript? And it said, sure, here's the prompt. And then I just copied that prompt, put it into the folder, and I was done. And it was amazing. Then I just ran the test, and then it was like, whoa, this is incredible. You guys thought that I was a genius. The truth was, I just used meta prompting and just asked the AI what was the best way to get it done. So in 2025, that was huge going into 2026. You must master meta prompting. Lesson number 3, run one prompt through multiple AIs. In 2025, I stopped just trusting one answer. And in my Google Chrome, I put up Gemini, and I put it next to ChatGPT, and I put it next to Claude, and I put it next to Grok, and I was testing out Perplexity. And when I was like, all right, hey, what's the best advice for how to introduce yourself at an open house? I just copied that, put it into chat, see what it would say. Copy that, put it into Claude, put it into Grok, put it into Gemini, and I would just read the 4 different answers. And so when my clients would say, Patrick, what's the best AI I should be using? My answer was, the truth is I'm using all of them, but I'm seeing the different nuances of how they respond. Then I could tell which ones had a better response for different use cases. Gemini became the clear winner when I was really doing research on marketing strategies. Gemini would just give me a very googly answer. For those of you that have not tested Gemini out, you are way behind. Test that against ChatGPT. For those of you that are not aware of Claude, well, you really want Claude to polish off something. So I might do some research in Gemini, and it's very googly. It's kind of got that Google vibe. So then I just take that, copy that, and I'd put it into Claude, and I'd say, hey, Claude, could you write something really nice for me? Write a script with this information. Write an email to my VA team with this assignment that I found through Google. In 2025, when we had the big fires in LA, and I wanted to learn more up to date, what's happening right now, I would just go to the Grok AI and have it give me a summary of what was happening today. So my friends, in 2025, it was no longer just what's my preferred one AI. All of them have a free account. So going into 26, if you're a coaching client of mine or a friend of mine or a business coach, and you don't have all 4 set up on your computer, you are way missing the boat. Lesson number 4, talk to your AI. And voice plus memory in 2025 was a game changer. For those of you that were not paying close attention, ChatGPT unlocked what's called memory. And so it basically was the first AI that would go back through your previous chats in the new chat, and it would go research that information and bring that forward into the new chat that you're requesting. Then Gemini followed, then Claude followed, then Grok followed. Everybody followed suit. So now the AIs are remembering all of the things that you were asking it and interacting with. For us in business and in marketing and in digital marketing, this was a game changer for us. Now, to get the best response though, what I would use is I would just use voice. I'd click the voice button and I would just talk to it for like 5 minutes. And I would just tell it everything that I wanted it to know. Then I would hit the button and then it would process that. So as I was talking more to the AI, just brain dumping and just sharing interesting insights and telling it about things that I was interested in or wanting to learn more about, then that plus the memory produced extraordinary results for me in 2025. So going into 2026, talking to your AI is going to be the way that we interact with the AI to get the best results and to have it learn you really, really well. If your AI still doesn't sound like you, you're just not talking to it enough. Lesson number 5, AI recommendations creates commission checks. Here's the real money lesson from 2025. For years, the goal in real estate was simple: get referred by people. And it still matters a lot. But here's what's changed in 2025, and it's accelerating fast into 2026. Agents now need to be referred by people and recommended by the algorithms. That's the new game. Google search is quietly being replaced by AI recommendations. Consumers aren't just Googling anymore. They're asking their AI who's the best agent for their unique situation. And AI is making that decision based upon signals, authority, and credibility across your whole digital footprint. In 2025, I discovered how to position my clients and friends to be recommended by the AI. Let's cover the 3 simple things right now. Number 1, clean up your online brand, inconsistencies, and data accuracy. This is critical. Number 2, create niche-specific educational content around who we serve and where we serve. And number 3, making sure your performance stats and social proof were crystal clear in your bios and everywhere online. By the end of 2025, my top coaching client, Patrick O'Connor, had already attended 9 listing appointments from AI recommendations, and he had already closed a couple. This thing is moving fast. I'm pretty sure in 2026, all of the business that we got from Google Business Profile is going to be replaced by AI recommendations. So if you were getting a lot of Google Business Profile sales, most of my clients were averaging 5. Going into 2026, I think this is going to start scaling and scaling fast. So get on this immediately. I'll have more resources on this topic, which walk you step by step through how to get yourself set up successfully in 2026 on the channel moving forward. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure you do that. So what does this all mean for 2026? AI is going to become an incredible productivity support and assistant for you, and it should speed a bunch of the work that was taking a long time. It'll just speed that up. It'll get you a 90 to 95% finished product most of the time, which will save you a lot of time if you're using it well. If it knows you well, it knows your customers well, it knows your business well, and ultimately, it's going to create some big winners in 2026 for listing appointments and client acquisition. When the AIs just start finding the best agent for the customer and saying, this person is the best person for helping you sell your inherited property in this particular neighborhood when you want to do a full fix up and flip it so that you could sell it for the maximum value. Here is an agent, here's a testimonial, here's how many times they've done it. The AI is just going to make that clear recommendation. And what the research shows already is when the AI makes the recommendation, the consumer, your next client, they just go with it and they just call that person. They do a little bit of interviewing and they just move forward with them. So 2026 is going to be an incredibly important year for all of you to speed up your productivity and to create commission checks because of your skills with AI. If you haven't already, make sure you follow along on my newsletter, the AIM 3 newsletter. I'll put a link down below if you want to just follow me on a weekly basis. I just put that newsletter together, send it out on Fridays, right? Just a little bit of information about what I learned that week, as a business coach, as someone who's studying a lot of what's going on out there in the industry. So get yourself signed up. If you hate it, don't worry, it's easy to unsubscribe. Get signed up, you'll get the next one. All right, we'll see you on the next video.